Internet, hello, and I'm sure you're wondering what the surprise stream is. We
Hello.
did, after the fact, we did get one of the games that were not able to stream during a couple minutes ago
Ah,
when we quit off. It is between Deathcap for Cutie and Brahms Bodybuilders. We did announce the result of that on stream, but if you know or if you haven't seen that,
tell us.
don't just still remain spoiler free to the best of your ability. We are going to stream that game. It is between Deathcat for Cutie and Brahms Bodybuilders. So we'll go ahead and jump into it. I am Alex Agent A22. This is Casey Carradine Dodds. This is just the one game for this stream. We do still have Diamond Cap coming up tonight at 6. So please do tune in for that.
Cap. This is old Pizza Lords.
Yes, it is.
I love Pizza Lords. They stomp the hell out of me. And
All right, so Deathcat for Cutie, they're coming into this game 3 and 4. Um, they do still have the chance to make
yes,
playoffs.
they do.
A win this week or a win next week would give them a
Bodybuilders.
good chance. If they win both this week and next week, they are guaranteed a playoff spot. Brahms Bodybuilders, unfortunately, are 0-7 coming into this week. They can't make playoffs no matter what,
Happens.
but they do have the opportunity to play spoiler to any of these teams that they still have yet to play.
Sometimes some of my favorite games are I'm super behind or I know I'm not going to finals because then we can just play comfortably. It's not stressful. I don't feel forced. I can just have fun and do what I
Yeah,
want.
that's definitely a very reasonable thing to expect.
Speaking of which,
Think of let's look at the weird things going on in this game, such as the fact that Speed Machine is on Vel'Koz in the bottom lane.
oh, I hate geometry. I hate geometry.
So they're up against Zaya Rakan from Proshisnitz and Shairani.
I only got 1 out of 3 maths correctly during this last stream, so I'm very impressed. Geometry's on. Pick some bands?
Let me see.
I'm assuming that there were 9 ADC bands since we have that.
9 ADC ban. That's the only explanation here. That's the only reason why we could have Vel'Koz in the bottom lane.
This is the 3rd time we've seen the Zaya Rakan combo, the plat capped.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Zaya Rakan has not had a very high success rate this week, at least. We'll have to see if
That Leona's
Deathcap for
impressive.
Cutie can change that.
It's
the W.
Napalm. Oh, we got Napalm Shafty combo. They are one of my duos. I liked them in gold. I don't see them a lot because they're flat now.
Yeah. This looks like the game. Yeah. So on the side of Deathcap for Cutie, they banned away Vigar, Malzahar, Tristana.
Yeah.
And then Scion, Kled, and Shaco taken off the table as the Zenith
Oh
Blade comes
my
through. A knockup from
gosh.
Shairani onto its Napalm, and now they'll turn back some damage. But it's only at level 1 Zaya and Rakan up against level 2 Speed Machine and its Napalm on Vel'Koz and Leona.
Say, man, you gotta have that level 2. Well, I guess that's why he went in, was because he was level 2.
Yeah, of course. Gotta when you
Might as
when you
well.
hit that level 2, it's very good when you're playing like an aggressive support like Leona or Thresh. You
Hard.
can go really aggressive at level 2. You have a stat advantage as well as the ability to use 2 of your abilities as
Yeah.
compared to level 1.
That's why you almost.
Scion, Kled, Shaco taken
Here
away
comes.
by BBB away from Deathcap for Cutie. The Elastic
Boop.
Strike is gonna land. The Stretching Strikes pulls him into a minion. Showtime flashes away, and it will be Showtime surviving.
Yeah.
But he does burn that summoner. Ezreal Fiora taken away by Deathcap for Cutie, and then Renekton Camille taken by BBB.
Some good ADC bands. The Ezreal, the Tristana.
So now Soapy actually has been found by Legit on the way in here. Now Parallelogram has to run out. Shafty going for a trade onto Kawaii Sheep. Proshisnitz. It's getting chunked down very low by Speed Machine.
I'm not even gonna make fun of this ADC pick because it's still a really strong poke composition. I mean, not a
Well,
poke
okay.
poke lane.
Yes, but
It's cheese.
yeah, and that, but also like,
Ooh.
oh, Zenith Blade gonna land a good knockup
Boop.
under tower, but they've caught Proshisnitz with the combo.
Wow.
Speed Machine picks up Burst Blood, the flash and ignite burned by its Napalm, the flash to get out, and he ignites to secure the kill. Now Showtime has to press the attack on him. Parallelogram looking for some more trades.
What? To the peanut gallery. Who is Legit? I've played with him before and I don't remember who that is. I've played with Showtime.
Yeah, he's made some appearances before in the OKLCS, but
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
I've got him on my friends list.
In any case, so Shirani needs to not get caught there.
Oh my
Speed
God.
Machine will land the combo, and Shirani will just have the grand entrance out. Now Showtime taking a lot of aggression from Parallelogram. He's got no flash, if you remember. Now Kawaii Sheep running from legit. Shafty will take a little bit of damage on the way out. Showtime does survive. Parallelogram actually flashed, trying to get him, but did not secure a kill.
F.
Things slowing down a little bit.
Yeah. Pretty standard item builds, for the champions we're playing. I don't see any Dark Seals. Uh-oh. They're back up, Parallelogram.
Showtime, but he's got a minion wave though, but Showtime does have a lot of damage as Alawi, taking a lot of punishment from the minions.
A lot of
there.
damage from
You're Soapy looking for the elastic slingshot. Shafty has no spirit rush. They get the stretching strikes. Kawaii Sheep picks up kill, and Shafty goes down.
Legit played for the Rogue 5, which, fun fact, I organized that team.
Wow.
They were a freelance team that I saw.
Oh, Showtime getting jumped on by Parallelogram again, but he will not get the stun with the Equilibrium
don't
Strike.
fight that.
Take a lot of damage from the tentacles with the spirit running.
He's gonna
Yeah,
fight
you
that.
take you
Don't
take
fight
so much
that.
damage when you fight with the ghost.
Double
Showtime
damage.
jumps
Oh
onto him.
my
There's the Equilibrium
God.
Strike to stun him up. Showtime doesn't have
Here
flash.
comes the Q. Here comes the Q.
Looking for the Q, yeah, or a W would get the kill, but he cannot secure it, and Parallelogram comes back in, chugging the Corrupting Potion stacks. Showtime just building up a very large minion wave. The Elastic Slingshot coming in. The knockup will not land on either, but the Stretching Strikes will pull Speed Machine back in, throws down the Tectonic Disruption. They catch its Napalm with a stun, but they cannot find the kill.
Hate Leona. Leona just does whatever she wants.
Leona does get very tanky.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to get an engage onto Speed Machine as well if he just plays safely with the Tectonic Disruption to disengage. Now, the question is, okay, Parallelogram going to get tested again. Parallelogram has to play so carefully. Zenith Blade going to go wide.
Here comes.
No, they've got a charm on the Soapy, but Kawaii Sheep is here. Spirit Rush is going to be blocked. They throw out the Emperor's Divide and push him into the river. Shafty looking for Soapy, going to lose his passive with the Ignite, but he's very low, trying to kill out the blobs. There's a fear! Kawaii Sheep can't get the last auto. Zenith Blade comes down. He cleanses the sun from its napalm, and Soapy goes down. The blobs go down.
So Ari's getting reworked. Not reworked, but they're moving some of her power out of her Q. She's going to be able to have 5 Foxfires now at max level.
Showtime forcing away Parallelogram again.
That was a nice play by the bodybuilder.
Yeah, a really good fear from Legit. Keeps Shafty alive just barely.
I don't actually understand how Azir's minion. So he has to auto attack.
Yeah, so the soldiers will auto attack whenever he issues an auto command, but they're stunned up on top of the Tectonic Disruption, popping the W, Deadly Plumage being popped, but they can't put out any damage. Speed Machine just does so much.
Now generally you don't want to engage on a support. I mean, you can. When Leona's that far forward, you can engage on her and do what you want. But because Vel'Koz has such strong range, it doesn't matter if there's that much distance between them because he can still attack you from that far away.
Kawaii Sheep gets infinite duress afterwards. Shafty looking for the charm.
3 turret shots. That's 4.
Yeah. Not at all on the same page were Legit and Shafty there. Yeah. Shafty was farming a minion wave as Legit comes in for the infinite duress. He did not chain his charm in off of that suppress. There's the Tectonic Disruption, life form disintegration rate. Nice knockout from Shirani. Will keep Proshishness alive. Parallelogram just trying to shove this wave in onto Showtime's tower after the recall.
I would.
As Legit is taking away his own red buff.
Warwick.
Yeah, they've got Legit on his way up. Shafty invading, just clearing out some vision. Legit is up there, but remember, he used the infinite duress already.
He's backing off. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. This is intense.
Speed Machine clearing out, just continuing to use those Void, I think it's called Void Rift? I'm gonna check. Void Rift, haha, I was right. It's called the Void Rift. You got 2 charges of that on Vel'Koz, and you can throw them out. It pops your passive if you land 3 of them.
The Rift is the long ability, not the circle?
Yeah, it's the long one. Though the circle is the Tectonic Disruption, which knocks him away.
Who won between Sky FT and Iman? No.
Showtime continuing to shove in onto Parallelogram.
Mostly a bunch of Fiesta, a lot of team fights. I don't see anybody trying to vie for
Yeah,
Dragon right now.
Not anyone really doing a whole lot as far as objectives go on the map.
Back trying to get in some good ganks. He's trying, but it's kind of hard to gank.
Parallelogram's having a really hard time in this top lane up against Showtime's Alawi. 52 CS to 70 now.
I don't see a lot of Aurelia. This is an interesting pick.
Yeah, the thing is though, I think that this Alawi was a really good pick against the Aurelia. She's a little too tanky for Aurelia to really burst down and has so much sustain.
Aurelia also does well when she's versus multiple opponents, is that right? Or is she a duelist? She wants to 1v1.
Yeah, I mean, Aurelia does want a 1v1, but I don't think she does enough
no,
to...
Baby.
Showtime is going to pop
Oof.
the ultimate, the leap of faith. Meanwhile, they're going to go for the quickness onto its Napalm and Speed Machine. The Life Form
Ari's
Disintegration
coming
Ray
in.
is
There's the
available.
charm.
Shafty lays the charm. Life Form Disintegration Ray destroys Pro Shiznitz, and Shirani has to walk away, having lost his lover.
Zyra Khan, man, not popping off. That's probably going to be an early first tower for the bodybuilder.
Yeah, Elastic Slingshot being used. Good flash from Showtime. Soapy gonna look for the stretching
She's
strike.
trying.
Pulls him
There's
back
a
in.
nice
Equilibrium strike will stun him.
Boop.
Does he have the damage? The Leap of Faith is not
Boop.
available, but he has the tentacles. Let's bounce use. Test of Spirit coming down. They lost tower first, but Parallelogram going very low, and Soapy also forced
Zach
away.
no passive. Zach no passive.
Showtime forces away 2v1 against the top and jungle of Deathcap for Cutie. Parallelogram running for life.
Jeez.
Shafty, it's Napalm and Legit will take the time to start up the Mountain Drake, having seen Soapy in the top lane. Speed Machine coming up to assist, and they will pick up the Mountain Drake and Tower First Blood on the side of BBB. So what? This Vel'Koz bottom lane pick.
I hate geometry.
It is really strange.
Early sorcerers
And
boost
I
that
do
magic
think-
pen.
I do think it's working right now.
Yeah.
The question is, will it be enough as the game goes on? You've got to contend with a Zac and an Irelia as
with
Vel'Koz.
Yona, Warkong the monkey.
Warwick.
And you've got that mean top laner, man. They've got a big front line. I'm thinking Ari and Vel'Koz are gonna be able to get some good damage in the team fight. It's a strong wombo. You see that a lot in Gold Cup. I haven't seen it as much recently as the wombo combo comps. I haven't seen as much Amumu. I don't see a lot of.
Yeah, Amumu's kind of like quote-unquote signature pick in the OKLCS for
Yeah,
Panther of
it
Taste Like
is.
Purple.
I love Amumu.
Has played that a lot historically, and also, he still pulls it out in this. He has still pulled it out this split. Does very well on it. Tastes Like Purple coming in as the number 2 seed. There's another Test of Spirit from
Back
Showtime
up.
onto Parallelogram.
Boop.
Parallelogram gonna look for a stun. There's the Leap of Faith being used, but the Test of Spirit expires. Now Parallelogram has an
What?
advantage over Showtime, who pops the stopwatch for no reason.
That was unnecessary.
That would have been the time. Oh, the charm does land, but Shafty
Nice.
under tower.
Nice.
Very good to Spirit Rush out before he can get the Emperor's Divide now.
Aurelia.
Parallelogram going aggressive onto
Jason.
Showtime. He has no flash. There's the
Corruption.
slow from Equilibrium Strike. He's going to
Don't
get the
do it,
tentacles to
baby.
pop him off. Showtime. This is that one. Parallelogram. Gonna go in
Oh
now.
my
There's
God,
the
he's
slow.
popping
One more
up.
auto is
That's
enough.
it.
Parallelogram solo Showtime. And that's the danger when Showtime misses the Test of Spirit, when he misses the Leap of Faith. Parallelogram is free to go aggro on him, and he wins at that point. Really nicely done by the top laner of Deathcap for Cutie.
Aurelia is really good at dodging skill shots. She's fast, especially with that.
Napalm gonna go for a Zenith Blade onto Shirani. The Solar Flare dodged by the Battle Dance. Now they're gonna go for a knockup. It's Napalm will walk calmly away. The quickness is still
comes
available.
that-
Life Form
oh.
Disintegration Ray.
Gross.
Shirani goes solo. Nice stopwatch will cancel. It's Napalm, but he has to flash away there. The feathers will not find a route onto any member of BBB. That's 2 ultimates used on the side of BBB though. So Pro Shiznitz and Shirani, they still have the quickness. They still have the Feather Storm.
I hate geometry.
I can tell.
The last time I saw an AP mid laner as an ADC was last season. Ziggs ADC was a thing
Yep.
with that turret damage.
And that's the other concern for BBB is, will they be able to put damage on towers like
Exactly.
consistently enough?
Only got 1 auto attack. Well, I mean, I guess 2
They've
auto
got
attack based.
2 ranged auto attackers, but neither of them are like as long range as like most
that charm.
ADCs.
Oh,
Close.
my gosh, sheep.
That was very close.
Is Kawaii sheep? Is that lost sheep?
I don't think so. I don't know, actually, to be honest with you. I mean, we know Parallelogram, we know Pro Shiznits, we know Shirani, we know Soapy. Not all of them have been with Deathcap for Cutie and their spiritual
Ooh.
predecessors. Oh, Let's
It's a
Bounce being
Lord.
used, but he's gonna get pulled away by the tentacle from the tentacles. Showtime gets pressed the attack. There's a
Boop. He's
Parallelogram
gonna
gonna
boop
take
him.
in a few more tentacles here, but Legit's here!
Oh
Flash
my
Infinite Arrest, and
God.
Parallelogram goes down. Now Soapy is the focus, has to
Goodbye.
Elastic Slingshot away.
Warwick's mad. Warwick's mad, bro. He's coming
Yeah.
in.
A nice
he's
counter
not.
game from Legit will reduce the effectiveness of Soapy quite a bit. Now Kawaii Sheep going Emperor's Divide onto its
Nope.
Napalm, has to flash away though from the tectonic disruption.
It's 2 turrets down for the
They're
bodybuilders.
Close.
Pretty standard builds. We got Warwick with his Tiamat. Zac things. Or Rakan can't buy any items. He's so behind
this is
right
a
now.
really rough time for Pro Shiznits and Shirani. They're just not used to playing against Vel'Koz in the bottom lane. And to be fair, who is?
Right?
But like,
Maybe a support.
definitely did
Rakan,
not
get
need
out
to
of there,
die
baby.
nearly
What
as
are you
often
doing?
as he
Okay.
did. No, Shafty gonna take some damage now. The quickness is available. Shirani looking for the recombos. Oh, Blast Cone gets him in, but there's the quickness being used. Charms up 3 as Legit goes down. Shirani takes a tentacle to the face. They
Come on,
cannot
throw his Q
get any
backwards.
more off. Elastic Slingshot finds 2, but there's Speed Machine putting out damage
Got-
on the side.
oh, he
Shafty
got
gets the
out.
summoner heal. It's Napalm, goes down to Parallelogram on the side. Shafty looking for a Charm, throws out the Orb of Deception, puts some damage out. Charm goes wide. Parallelogram
no,
gonna come
baby,
in. The
no,
Elastic
baby.
Slingshot finds Speed Machine. He gets blobbed. There's the Tectonic Disruption. There's the Feather Storm being used.
Teleport
Life.
is
They
available.
don't have enough
Teleport
damage.
is
There's a
available.
knockup misses. Shirani gonna take some damage. Charm dodged by the Battle Dance. Showtime comes through. That's a root, but Shafty needs one more auto attack. Flash forward from Pro Shiznits will pick it up. Showtime
Ooh,
gets a
double
double
kill.
killed by Pro Shiznits as well. Deathcap for Cutie with a comeback mechanic. Now Pro Parallelogram
I
goes deep
believe-
onto Speed Machine, looking for the stun. He will go down. Speed Machine takes
Holy
up the
cow.
kill, and Pro Shiznits cannot get in.
Let's go ham, boys. And I think his ultimate's down. That's a fast ultimate on Vel'Koz, though. I think it's up every minute and a half.
Yeah, he's got Luden's Echo, which gives you 20% cooldown reduction.
Hate that change.
That does make a lot of these poke-oriented champions, like the Vel'Koz, like the Lux, a lot better since you can rush that item a lot, like, more viably. Actually, you know, very reasonably.
I mentioned last game they're going to rework Lux, not rework her, but they're going to take her passive down, not her passive, her ult down by like an extra.
Oh yeah, I
45 to
do
60
remember they're
seconds.
having a lot of, you know, those Lux buffs to her ultimate.
She
You can
does not.
spam that a lot.
Doesn't need it. Please don't buff Lux.
I do think Lux is actually rather weak compared to a lot of the
Out
mid
of
laners.
all the
nowadays.
champions they could have strong right now, please don't make Lux strong again, man. She's so safe. I hate that. Safe long laners.
I mean, it's better than, you know, getting Zoe back in the meta. Champions nearly as obnoxious with a
Oh,
similar
there's
play
teleport.
pattern. Teleport coming in from Parallelogram. A solar flare on top of the life form disintegration ray. Shirani goes down. Showtime in the back. Legit is doing so much damage, but they've got Kawaii Sheep. Tectonic disruption will find him. Kawaii Sheep goes so low, but he's still alive. Double kill for the mid laner. Deathcap for Cutie. A charm lands and Pro Shiznits goes down. Shafty picks it up with the orbital deception. Now Parallelogram uses the Q.
Oh,
Blade surge back to the red
no.
buff. They've got the tentacles, and it will be
Oh my
Showtime with
God.
an extra tentacle to take down Parallelogram.
Barely. If that red, what's the red buff's name? Not Golem,
It's the I don't remember. It's like the
Bramble or
I actually don't know.
The
I know
red
the
buff.
buff itself is called the Crest of Cinders, but I don't know what the red buff
he-
monster itself is called.
if Irelia had not taken that little bit of damage from the red buff, Tentacle might not have killed her.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Golem.
I mean,
and-
it was overall a good play because he used it as to like get away.
Yeah.
But just not enough. There's so much damage on the side of BBB. Speed Machine has not been touched in these fights, and he's
Not at
just
all.
able to unload with the Lifeform Disintegration Ray.
hate Velk. I hate safe laners. I play a safe laner. Personally, I play a lot of Zyra. That's probably why people hate playing her.
Kawaii Sheep he's doing a lot of damage. He has attack speed from the Nashor's Tooth.
Hasn't died yet.
Shafty.
Dark Seal. Love seeing Dark Seal on mid laners. Hard or go home.
Go hard or go home is right.
I like to go home hard.
Go home
So-
hard. Shirani. Just gonna use the Gleaming Quill to be annoying. Charm over the side.
Ooh.
Vision denial from Shirani will ensure that he is safe.
Heal.
Orb of Deception comes
Double
through, but
buffs on Ori.
Shafty takes a lot of damage. The Solar Flare nicely sidestep.
Goodbye.
Kawaii Sheep, what a monster
Flash
there.
that mastery.
He walks forward to dodge the Solar Flare, gets out there. Shy Running goes
You better
hard.
run.
The quickness
Here it
is
comes.
used, but he doesn't charm anybody. Shafty going deep. There's the Emperor's Device. Shy Running going very low, but Shafty is the first one to fall. Parallelogram coming around too, but here's legit Infinite Thrust.
no!
Whoa!
Oh my
Zooms
God.
right past him, but he gets a two-man fear. Knockout for Shy Running, but they shut him down. Shafty picks up the kill. It's a double for Speed
Oh my
Machine.
God.
Parallelogram now stunned up underneath everything. Procious is trying to kite. He gets a root under legit, but he doesn't do enough damage. Parallelogram looking for the blast gun, but the
Boom.
Zenith Blade finds him.
There is nothing worse than missing a warp.
Yeah,
He
that
just
was actually
feels so
incredibly comedic because legit had so much movement speed with the boots of mobility.
So hard.
Jumps straight past all of Deathcap for Cutie, but he does get back. He gets a multi-man fear. They take out Kawaii Sheep very early on into that fight, so which means he can't put out the DPS. BBB now are going to pick up their 4th tower of the game. They've got a near 7k gold lead, 4 towers to 0, and 2 Mountain Drakes.
I don't know if anybody is new enough to not have played.
Oh man, and Showtime has just continuously been pushing in this top lane. We haven't really been seeing that.
Old Warwick's W allowed you to give an AoE attack speed buff to any one of your team members, and I don't miss that.
Yeah. Oh,
Having-
that was those were the good old top pro shiznits.
Oh no, baby,
They
no,
use the
baby.
Featherstorm will survive, or will he?
Oh!
Summoner heal keeps him alive. Now Parallelogram going deep,
Oh
gonna get
my
caught by the
gosh.
stun from its napalm. Throws out the Tectonic Disruption. He flashes over, gets a Solar Flare, will stun him up.
Jesus.
Speed Machine. They're trying to get the blast
Goodbye.
cone out. There it is to safety on the side of Deathcap or BBB.
I think Warwick's new mechanics are kind of funny because you can miss an ult pretty hard when his old ult was point and click.
Yeah. Oh, Shafty, nice charm. Does he have the damage yet? Looks like he does.
Wow.
Parallelogram goes down.
That Luden's proc is strong.
Holy cow. Shafty does a lot of damage when he lands that charm.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing Shafty on Vigar, but it's nice
Yeah,
to see him play a
Vigar and
mobile-
Ziggs, he's
Yeah.
generally more towards those control mages that are just sort of play it
Ah.
safe in the back of the fight, but now he's on Ahri playing a lot more
I
aggressive.
like to see him on an aggressive laner, an aggressive
Which, this is a lot better because Shafty has always played super aggressive.
safe.
No,
safe
he's played
laners.
very aggressive.
Yeah.
On safe laners.
Yeah.
Which means that when you play aggressive on Ziggs, that just means you die. But when you play aggressive on Vigar, you miss your event horizon, you just die.
Yeah.
You play aggressive on Karthus, I mean, you die, but like
Eh.
that's okay. But he died way too much.
Seeing him on Ahri though, man, he's
But
kinda-
yeah,
he's
the
juking.
the
He's
aggressive
dodging.
on the aggression on Ahri, significantly better.
It's nice. I like to see him play mechanically different. Not that the other champions aren't mechanically different.
Ooh, Kawaii, you gotta be careful here. Shifting sands back towards his tower.
That wave clear on. Yep, so pretty. Oh, it's not pretty even in gold. It looks like
Yeah,
bodybuilding's
it is
got
a
about
very significant
almost
discrepancy.
7,000 gold lead.
Parallelogram gonna Blade Surge onto Shafty, looks
Gonna
for the
fight somebody
Equilibrium
with
Strike, doesn't
charm?
find the taunt, and Shafty, as the Spirit Rush, does a lot of damage onto Parallelogram. We'll see if he can get out. No, he's just trying to juke, but legit
Good
just
night.
comes in, stunned
Oh
up with the
my
Equilibrium
gosh.
Strike.
Ult is not up.
They're not.
It's not
yeah,
up. Yeah, it is. It is up.
Yeah, it is up, but he's not gonna
He
need
doesn't
it.
need it.
Now they're going in. There's a knock-up onto Show. There's a good quickness.
Here comes
Let's
the-
bounce being used, but the life force disintegration rate and burst of mud and a solar flare. They blob him up. It's Napalm gonna go down. The redemption will not pop up. Anyone be Showtime takes down by Proshistance. Soapy pops
that
back up.
Vel'Koz
Elastic
down.
slingshot coming through.
Please
He
take
doesn't
him
find him.
down.
The stretching strikes will not have a target, but he will get slowed. There's a damage onto Kawaii Sheep with the plasma fish, and they cannot continue to chase onto Vel'Koz.
He's 6-0 right now. Please take that Vel'Koz down at least one time.
Parallelogram goes down again in the top lane. They've got to deal with legit and Showtime. Yeah, they're just gonna.
Yeah, free pushing Ahri.
Well, they've got to. This is not really that
Better
fast.
back off,
There's the
Warwick.
minions. There's the minions. They will get it. And
Jesus.
there's a charm landing onto Kawaii Sheep. Now Parallelogram wants to continue going aggressive.
Oh,
Equilibrium Strike
no,
will only get
baby.
the slow onto Shafty. The
Just
Spirit
tried
rushes down.
this. You
Infinite
just
the
tried
rest!
this.
And Parallelogram goes down again! Shirani, he already used the grand entrance. He
Yeah.
cannot get in on a Shafty again.
Turret self-destructed? What does that mean?
It's the Azir turret.
Oh, okay, I was like,
Yeah, the Azir turrets will self-destruct.
okay, that turret's like, I'm done playing for you guys. Bye.
Yeah.
Peace.
Well, they all went top. They couldn't even get a kill. They lost Parallelogram for the 7th time this game. And Speed Machine just gets the free push in the bottom lane.
That's what happens when you're behind. Don't try to overplay to your abilities. Don't try and make big plays too far. safe and farm it up.
I mean, you know, when you're in this type of position, you have to just go for something. But the execution is just not there for Deathcap or Cutie in this game.
Oh no, baby!
Oh, Shirani gonna get tested of spirit,
Toast.
so he will lose his
Toast.
spirit and takes a lot of damage, but now he just has to dodge the tentacles.
Boop.
Will take one to the face.
Boop.
Just so difficult. Again, so we've talked about this a lot of times. I just really don't understand why people are going for Trinity Force Black Cleaver on Alawi. Like, it's only on Alawi too. Like, am I missing?
Oh my gosh!
Am I missing
well,
something?
I guess you're getting the armor shred, but
I mean, yeah, but like,
oh my gosh!
am I like missing something? Is that something people do?
No!
I've literally never seen anybody go for both Black Cleaver and Trinity.
I see one person on AL, but he's going 87.
Yeah, there's like one person among like so many good Alawi players that know that this is suboptimal. There's just literally no reason to go Black Cleaver Trinity Force like basically ever. Okay, now they're Emperor's Divine miss. Now there's Showtime pops him. Showtime with a big leap of faith. The last 6 shot, he will finally get shut down by multiple members of Deathcap for Cutie. But they've got Shafty. Shafty still pushing the bottom lane legit, and Speed Machine around.
Here it comes, man. He's going big.
They've gotta pick off Speed Machine before they go for the Baron. And this elastic six shot might be what they need. Pull him into the Scuttle Crab. The quickness comes through. Speed Machine still alive. Proshiznis guts him with the last auto attack. They shut him down. There's the Let's Bounce, but they've killed off Proshiznis. Legit will finally get shut down. Shirani burning away. He will go down as well. It's a double for Legit.
How did he get that? Was that Red Buff?
Red Smite. Red Smite takes him down, and Shafty free damage onto this bottom lane inhibitor for BBB.
Legit. Rakan is not a minion. You don't smite him. You can't heal off of that.
Ooh, Shafty gonna get charmed up. Parallelogram gonna flash again. Going for it, but the Spirit Rush is there.
Love that Ari
Oh, Elastic Slingshot coming through. Soapy doesn't have a target. He needs to get
into
the minion. Auto it, not in time. The charm lasts too long. Parallelogram gonna go deep. Equilibrium Strike stuns him up. The Trinity Force procs. Parallelogram takes out Shafty. Deathcap for Cutie, they're still on, you know, they're at the very edge here.
Yeah,
they have an open inhib both bot and top.
Not down and out. They're not down and out. They don't have any turrets yet. 0 to 7. Oh my gosh.
Triple Mountain Drake for BBB. 7 towers to 0. 7 and 7.1k gold. Kawaii Sheep, they're going in. Nate's Napalm gets pushed in by the Emperor's Divide. Proshiznis, does he have the damage? The Solar Flood comes down. He flashes away and he gets the safety. Now he has one more. The Sand Soldier's coming out with the Life Form Disintegration Ray. Shirani going very low, but he will survive.
I hate Geometry.
And dude, you really don't like that champion.
I hate that champion.
Holy cow.
It's one of the longest ranged supports.
Not really a support anymore.
Yeah. It's Vel'Koz, Zillion, and
Zillion actually is not all that long range.
Yeah, but he's got a safe. He can drop his bombs and back up. Just three of the. I hate playing against Fiddle, Vel'Koz, and Zillion. I hate playing against those champions because they're not standard supports. I hate them. They're just not nice.
Yeah, just
And Riot.
Yeah, Deathcap for Cutie, they just they could not play around this team comp super well, and now they're so behind that even if they figured it out, I don't know if they have the damage.
They're down by almost 700.
7,000, yeah. 6.8k gold is the discrepancy between the two teams at this time.
Gonna boop him.
Now BBB, they're the ones setting up for Baron. They can take it so fast with triple Mountain Drake.
Yeah. Whenever the enemy has less than 50%, he does
they're looking to try and catch its napalm. He gets
nothing.
pulled back in. Nicely done. There's the knock-up. The Tectonic Disruption not going to land. Its napalm needs one more auto, but they can't get it. Yes, the blue smite from Soapy will pick up the kill.
I did not know that Zach could Q an enemy and attack a ward and pull them like that.
Yeah, you can attack anything.
I did not know that. That was awesome. What an interesting interaction. You're about to eat so much geometry.
BBB, it's a 4v3 up in this area, but they've got to get onto Speed Machine, and they've got to kill Showtime before he rips them apart.
Tom's got ultimate.
There's the Test of Spirit. Here's the Leap of Faith going to come through. He only gets one, and Proshiznis is ripping him apart. They lose Shirani, but now Proshiznis needs to be careful. Soapy is coming back up. You're right. But Shafty has gotten so much damage onto this inhibitor. He's going to get it. Parallelogram was forced away, and Shafty will pick up the inhibitor, but will he die for it? There's the Equilibrium Strike. Charm comes down. They catch Kawaii Sheep.
Yeesh.
Shafty Spirit rushing
Oh
away.
my
It will be
God.
Parallelogram taking down Shafty, but Shafty already got the inhibitor.
Wow. That Aurelia pick is still pretty mean.
Yeah.
On.
Yeah, Aurelia is one of those champions that still can do a lot at that point in the 1v1 when you're behind. But now, Triple Mountain Drake,
Warwick
BBB starting
can
it up.
duo this.
Especially with the Triple Mountain, but they're backing away. They're scared of Deathcap for Cutie on their way in, the teleport from Soapy on the way here on that blue buff. BBB taking the time to recall, but they need to not let Deathcap for Cutie just rush this as they all leave.
Warwick, especially with as much healing as he can do, easily do that. If he gets a blow, he can Q and get up to half health and just tear it to shreds.
Deathcap
no
for Cutie,
vision.
they're trying to
Zach,
pick
no
up their
vision.
first minion. Soapy coming in, but Legit is here. The Zenith Blade lands, but he gets the Elastic Sing Shot off. Equilibrium Strike comes in. A knockup from Shirani, but they don't have the damage. Parallelogram
turret.
tanking
Hit that
tower.
turret.
There's a
Hit
Solar
that
Flare.
turret.
They get a quickness
Hit that
off. They don't have minions. Let's bounce
can't.
is used. The redemption
it.
comes
They got
down.
it.
They get the tower. Equilibrium Strike comes down. Legit slow. The Life Force Disintegration Ray takes out Shirani, and Legit takes down Parallelogram. The flash forward will force the flash from Soapy.
On
Now
top, that's
5
Baron.
members of BBB in the top lane.
That's Baron. Easy, that's
Yeah,
Baron.
this is a very easy Baron for BBB. Pro Shiznit's just pushing in that mid lane, trying to get a tower. It's 2 towers go down in favor of Deathcap for Cutie, but they're losing a Baron. How much will this Baron be worth for BBB?
Warwick does so much. I like that they shifted Warwick's attack speed from his W, giving the AoE attack speed, to allowing him to do more attack speed with
the
enemies
lower,
at low health.
yeah.
I like that. That's a
Pro
fair grade.
Shiznitz will pick up an Ocean Drake as a consolation prize,
Mud
but now
Dragon.
he and Kawaii
Oh,
Sheep
no,
have to
baby.
get out of here.
Oh no, baby. He's gonna hop that wall. Yeah.
He's just gonna try and recall
Don't run
here.
to your mid laner. Don't.
Yeah, Pro Shiznitz
Don't
is
do
trying
that.
to get out here.
You scumbag.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, that
Oh
blood
my
trail will
gosh.
lead them straight to Pro Shiznitz.
Oh.
A Solar Flare dodged by the Feather
Goodbye.
Storm. The Zenith Blade afterwards. The Feathers will root him in place, but Pro Shiznitz is just gonna die here.
Fair enough.
The bite from Legit will go unstoppable. The Baron now on 5 members of BBB.
Sheep,
They've
you-
got a 45-second window with Pro Shiznitz not on the map.
You saying, Sheep, please save me? And Sheep's like, no, get away from me. I'm trying to back. Don't.
Yeah, Kawaii Sheep does make it out at the very least.
Yeah, don't kill his Dark Seal stacks. That'd be rough, man.
All right. What will this
Rakan.
be the final push here from BBB?
Rakan got himself a good item, got his redemption. That's about one good item. It looks like he's trying to build that locket second item. That's a standard build. Or
Is it
convergence?
is it a
or-
locket? It does that. That might be a banner actually.
Oh, boo.
I don't remember what Banner of Command builds out of aside from the Aegis of the Legion.
Aegis is locket,
Aegis, yeah, the Aegis of the
Guardian
Legion
Trap.
goes into Locket, Zeke's.
gargoyle.
No, not Gargoyle.
I didn't mean gargoyle. Yeah, I did.
They're pushing under this mid lane tower. Pick it up easily. That triple Mountain Drake does also apply to the
Jesus.
structures. Look how quickly they take down this tower. BBB just bully
Oh,
their
that's
way
it,
into
man.
the base. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
they're gonna
it.
get the second inhibitor, and they might just rotate up to that top lane to get the third. Deathcap for Cutie, they what are they gonna do? They can't go for an engage because they'll lose the fight. They're gonna go for it anyway. The combo comes through, but they eliminate Shirani.
Zach
Infinite
them
duress
way
used.
far
Parallelogram caught in the middle. The Life Force Disintegration Raid's a double kill. Shafty uses the Zanyas to survive. Triple kill for Speed Machine. Kawaii Sheep and Pro Resistance, the last remaining members of Deathcap for
That's gotta
Cutie.
be game.
And this is gonna be it. Triple inhibitors are down. BBB looking for their first win. This split.
Yay! You did it!
It's not over yet.
No, you
Napalm
didn't.
goes down to
They're
Kawaii
throwing.
Sheep.
They're throwing.
Yeah, Kawaii Sheep can do a lot
They're
of damage,
throwing.
but he gets charmed. It's a double, but he does finally go down. Tectonic
Oh
Disruption
my
will find him,
God.
and Procystis goes down. Now it's over. BBB have the minion wave. They have the Triple Mountain, and they will pick up their first victory in Platinum Cap
Good
of
on
Spring
them.
over Deathcap for Cutie.
Sometimes, you know, it takes more than 5 or 6, 7 games to get used to each other, and they found a good composition.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Unfortunately, too little too late to have a chance of getting to playoffs, but now they have made Deathcap for Cutie's path to playoffs much more difficult. So, that is the game that we wanted to stream that we didn't get during the previous stream. That is actually going to be it for Platinum Capped Week 8. We have, again, Diamond Capped Week 8 starting tonight at 6, and then next Sunday, again, Platinum Capped Week 9, the final week,
Oh.
Diamond Capped Week 9 immediately afterwards at 1 and 6 respectively.
Wow.
Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you in a couple hours, hopefully.
Yeah, my
Thanks
for
for
down, we got it.
watching.
Peace.